In the annals of history, few events resonate with the profound poignancy and enduring legacy of the tragedy of Karbala. It is a story not just of a battle, but of a stand for principles against overwhelming odds. A narrative that has shaped the consciousness of millions for over a millennium. This is the story of Imam Hussain, the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, and his ultimate sacrifice in the scorching plains of Karbala. The story begins in the year 680 AD, following the death of the Caliph Muawiyah I. His son, Yazid I, ascended to power, a man widely seen as corrupt and unfit to lead the Muslim community. Yazid demanded allegiance from all, but a critical voice of dissent rose from Mecca. Imam Hussain, revered for his piety and integrity, refused to pledge his loyalty. For him, accepting Yazid's rule meant compromising the very essence of justice and faith that his grandfather had established. This principled refusal set in motion a chain of events that would culminate in an epic tragedy. Urged by letters from the people of Kufa who promised their support, Imam Hussain embarked on a fateful journey. With his family, including women and young children, and a small group of about 72 devoted companions, he left the sanctuary of Mecca. Their path led them across the harsh, unforgiving Arabian desert, a caravan of faith moving towards a promised alliance. However, the political winds had shifted. The support in Kufa had evaporated under the brutal pressure of Yazid's governor, leaving Hussain and his followers isolated and marching toward a trap. Their journey was cut short near the banks of the Euphrates River, at a place called Karbala. An army of thousands dispatched by Yazid intercepted the small band. They were forced to make camp on the arid plains, completely surrounded. In a cruel act of war, Yazid's forces blocked their access to the river, cutting off their only source of water. For 3 torturous days, under the blistering sun, the men, women, and children in Hussein's camp suffered from excruciating thirst. The stage was set for a confrontation not of equals, but of conviction against brute force. On the 10th day of the month of Muharram, a day that would forever be known as Ashura, the battle began. One by one, Hussein's loyal companions fell, fighting with legendary courage against an army that vastly outnumbered them. A particularly heart-wrenching moment was the valiant effort of Abbas ibn Ali, Hussein's half-brother, who fought his way to the river to fetch water for the parched children, only to be martyred before he could return. Finally, after witnessing the death of his sons, nephews, and friends, Imam Hussain himself rode into the battlefield. Wounded and alone, he fought until he too fell, his martyrdom sealing the day in history. The battle was over, but the tragedy was not. The camp was plundered, and the surviving women and children, led by Hussein's courageous sister, Zainab bint Ali, were taken captive. In the face of unimaginable grief and humiliation, Zainab's resilience shone through. She became the powerful voice of the martyrs, her defiant sermons in the courts of Kufa and Damascus exposing the tyranny of Yazid and ensuring that the sacrifice of Karbala would never be forgotten. Her strength turned a military defeat into a moral victory, cementing the legacy of Hussein's stand for all time. The story of Karbala is more than a historical account. It is a timeless allegory of the struggle between good and evil, justice and tyranny, sacrifice and greed. It is a powerful reminder that even in the face of certain death, standing for one's principles can create a legacy that outlives empires and inspires generations to come. The message of Imam Hussain echoes through the centuries, a universal call for human dignity and freedom.